Let's go!
I can't believe you made that putt.
How many takes did that take, Stick? Let them know.
87. No, it actually,
Minus 86.
It actually took 2 takes. Joey made the putt. Welcome to Woodward Outdoors. This is our first episode exploring all things in Michigan, and this episode specifically focusing on Petoskey in the beautiful up north, right on the bay. We had an absolutely beautiful weekend when we went up there, and we're just going to go over just what 2 days in Petoskey looks like, right, Joey?
Expectations for this trip. I mean, it was myself, it was you, Stick, and it was Kory, and just the expectations going in, because you hear about what we did, having a beautiful resort, staying in a beautiful Airstream.
Yep.
But until you go and do it, it's just so different than being out there in a tent.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we didn't rough it this weekend. Let's just put it that way. So, like, as far as the Woodward Outdoors, yes, we were outside, but, you know, this wasn't really a wilderness trip. It was just kind of a fun boys camping trip, and obviously Petoskey has so much to offer that we could barely fit it all in 2 days, but we did our best, and here's some of the highlights of what it looked like, right, Joey?
Yeah, and I mean, you think of the boating, fishing, there's obviously
Biking.
camping.
Fudge.
Biking, fudge, golfing, so much amazing food. Just Petoskey has so much to offer. And honestly, going on this trip, it really made me realize that I want to start to just explore the beautiful Michigan.
Yes.
More.
Yes. I mean, we have more coastline than any other state, and it's all fresh water. That's what I love, the fresh water. You dive in, you don't get that mouthful of salt water. You feel good, and it was just a great weekend in Petoskey. So, Joey, are you ready to start showing some of the highlights of the weekend?
So the biggest thing for anybody in the camping world, and I'm going to talk like I am a camper now because I am a professional after this one take, is you got to kind of lie a little bit to get out of the office.
Yes.
It's tough. You know, you don't want to start at Friday, 6 p.m. and head up there and then miss out on that entire day. You got to get out a little bit early.
Yeah, you sneak out of the office. You know, like
sneak out.
It's an early Michigan weekend is what we like to call it around here. And if you're watching right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, let us know where you guys love to go in up north Michigan or just explore in Michigan, because that may be the next city we go to, right, Joey?
It might be. So comment right now. Thank you for watching Woodward Sports. This is now we present to you Woodward Outdoors.
There's no control over the staff. You guys are just doing whatever you want. People are leaving and coming and going as they please. It's gotta stop. Joey, are you listening?
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom, and I want to address
Make
this.
it
I
quick.
want to
got
address
a lot
this.
of things
Yeah.
I gotta get taken care of.
I'll be right back.
Spend all day with you.
All right.
Let me see if he's okay. Let me go check on him.
This seems ridiculous.
2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Better be good weather when we get there, please. Please, please, please. All right, Woody?
We're halfway there, boys. And dog. Dog. Gas time. Right, Woody? We gotta shout out Mark Wahlberg, by the way. Road Adventures by Mark Wahlberg for the Airstream. Let's go. Stick's the only one manly enough to drive this thing. Oh my goodness. So we're at the Wendy's drive-thru right now. Did I say that? So we're at the Wendy's drive-thru right now and Stick's trying to order, but it's freaking pouring right now. Lieutenant Dan! Oh my, it's coming right in at you. I'm soaking wet. Come on back here, Woody. I just want to take single and surprise. I just want a Frosty. Do you hear us?
Yeah, sorry, just trying to get through this typhoon. Can I get 2 large fries? 1 more chicken sandwich with no tomato, the classic. That'll be it.
Did you get soaked?
Oh yeah, man. I'm very excited.
Bro, that's gonna be a big thing. And there's no cover too, you're about to get soaked.
No, you're about to get soaked.
No, come on. Come on.
What is coming?
Holy crap, it's poured.
No, when you get back there. Come on.
Boy.
Good boy.
Boy. Wow, he listens to you hard.
Thank you. There, Kory, can you distribute?
We're off.
Good news, though. There's a lot of good news around the NFL when we come back.
Yeah, I'm back. Here you guys fries.
One of those my fries. Should be 3 fries, right?
Yeah, no, there's 2.
So obviously, as you saw, the weather on the way up was not ideal, but it started to clear up as we got into Petoskey. You started to see the water when you're coming over the bend. Just it's an absolute pure Michigan moment, right? When it's raining 1 minute and beautiful the next minute.
Honestly, we can't complain about the rain we got that weekend after the rain we got this weekend in Michigan.
Oh my.
So we're not going to complain too much about the rain, but just the entire experience. Everybody commenting right now saying, you better have got Woody a Frosty. He's too bougie for Wendy's Frosties because he made us stop at Starbucks.
Yes, we got him a puppuccino. he likes puppuccinos, and yeah, that is Woody, the Woodward Sports mascot dog. And if you're watching right now, let us know where your favorite spot to visit is up north. We want to see it in the comments. But Joey, the ride up there, you know, like it's part of the anticipation of going to one of these weekends. Like once you get settled, it's going to be amazing. But that ride up there, it's just exciting, right?
It was so exciting, especially after Stick sneaking out of the office. We apologize to Jesse and our other partners here at Woodward Sports.
Yeesh.
We snuck out of that office real smoothly. Good job on that one.
Yeah, my man. My man.
But we got to give a shout out too. You're wearing the hat right now. Our boy Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
Mark Wahlberg deserves a lot of love because when we hit them up over at Road Adventures by Mark Wahlberg and Feldman Automotive, they did not hesitate to give us that beautiful Airstream that you're about to see. And it was just such an amazing experience because you didn't even trust me enough to drive this.
I didn't trust anybody in that car to drive it but myself. And
I
that's
didn't
why
trust
I was
myself.
driving.
I did not trust myself. I'm going to put that on record.
But honestly, with the with the Silverado that they gave us and with the Airstream, it pulled pretty easily. Like I've pulled jet skis before, I've pulled pontoon boats before. Pretty easy in and out and hooking it up. So yeah, thank you to Mark Wahlberg for hooking us up with that and Feldman. So thank you guys for giving us a truck able to tow that Airstream.
So you ready now to check out Petoskey itself? I mean, when we pulled up to Petoskey RV Resort, did not know what to expect at all.
The one thing I knew to expect was friendly people because that's
Yes.
all I've heard about is, people that camp together. It's pretty much a family. Like even if you don't know people, you become a family over the weekend because literally you step out of your camper, there's your neighbor, and everybody's just neighborly in these places. It's not, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, oh, as soon as I park here, that's my Uncle Bill over there, right? Like, hey, Uncle Bill.
Hey, soon enough they're going to meet Uncle Jerry, but that's not right now. Right now we present to you what Petoskey RV Resort looks like. And we're here. We made it.
We made it, all of us, right, Woody? All right, good stuff.
So it's Joey, Stick, and Kory, and the Morning Woodward Show is here in Petoskey. And we got to introduce you to Michelle and Sadie. Hello.
Hello.
So Petoskey RV Resorts, you guys are just a totally different vibe from the moment we pulled in. Because I went camping one time, the one thing we did not pack was no tent.
Right, we don't allow tents here, but that's okay, you're gonna love it. A little bit of glamping going on.
Yeah, so what can we expect when we're here? It's fun, good times?
Absolutely, yep, all kinds of things to do.
And where do we get to stay in?
Do we get a cab? Hey, there it is!
This is the key to our suite, so we're doing MTV style cribs. We're about to show you what it looks like.
So instead of spending hours setting up a tent that you're just gonna break, just walk right in and go to your tiny house. Let's do it.
This is sick.
And I'm a big dude, so this is not a tiny home.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow. Hey, come here. Does your head touch the bathroom or no? Let's see if your head touches the bathroom.
Hold on, let's get on that plush couch, just lay down, enjoy the water fountain outside.
Wait, so we don't gotta lay on the floor in a tent?
Ooh, welcome to the upstairs.
You better duck your head, Stick.
Beautiful though.
You better duck your head.
Yeah, I don't care about
Wow, there's another bed.
Oh, and they're good pillows.
You're looking for a cuddle, buddy.
Oh. Get off me, bro!
Where you at, Kory? We got space for
Come
one
on,
more.
Kory.
We got space for one more.
See, this is where I go to the room downstairs.
This is so awesome.
You know what my favorite part about this whole upstairs?
What?
The exit sign right here by the window.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know where it was.
And this is where the magic happens. They even have a walk-in closet. Remember, I'm 6'4". Like, I'm not a small guy. This place is amazing. And they even have a full-size bathroom with a full-size shower and a nice toilet. Oh, sorry, Joey.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Joey. See? Full size. Definitely full size.
One take. Come on, all you got.
Plug is in the front. What are we gonna do?
Where do we got to plug it in at? Right here?
It's right here.
You know, Kory and I just sit back and watch.
Definitely sitting back and watching. This is not my territory.
Hey, Kory, could you get the hose for the water and connect the hose, please?
What?
I mean, so the ride up there, pretty smooth. Backing it in, pretty smooth. Check-in, super easy.
Yeah, that was super smooth, but
But
in
no.
a little bit, we're gonna get to the not so smoothness.
Yeah, and that's because we're novice campers, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. You know, whether you're a novice or experienced, this is the place for you to be just because it was so welcoming. And like I said, as soon as you get in there, it's like you have a built-in family. So we were able to find help almost immediately when we couldn't figure out how to hook up the Airstream.
Our Woody's commenting right now saying that I could live in one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, our reaction when we walked into this, because you hear tiny home, you're thinking it's gonna literally be tiny, but this had an upstairs.
Not only did it have an upstairs, like just the length of it. It had the master bedroom in the back, then it had the little upstairs. You had your little kitchenette. Like it's literally all you need. Because when you're thinking about your being at your house, what do? You sleep in your bedroom, then you get up and you sit in your living room. Maybe you cook in your kitchen every once in a while.
That's it.
But other than that, you don't need anything else. And that is exactly where, you know, this tiny home came in handy. It was everything that we needed for this weekend trip.
And that's what it is. Like simple things as far as a towel.
Yes.
You didn't even need to bring a towel because
Right.
I didn't bring a towel. And
Or a
they
toothbrush.
provided those. That's coming up later. The toothbrush.
The toothbrush
The
incident.
freaking toothbrush.
But no, you know, it's nice to have a fridge there. It's nice to have running water, AC for when it gets too hot. And it was just great to be able to just pull up and not even worry about it. And, you know, like there's hotels in Petoskey,
Yeah.
but this was nicer than any hotel room I've stayed in up there and a lot cheaper.
And the thing, too, about a hotel is a hotel doesn't really have community.
Right.
You go to your room, and then you go out and you explore.
No, you hate hearing your neighbors next to you at a hotel.
It's normally bad if you're hearing your
Right.
neighbors next to you at a hotel. But with this, the community at Petoskey RV Resort was just fantastic. Just something about Petoskey just makes you love the people even more.
Well, what we come to find out is there's weekend warriors like us that go up there. We rent the spot for the weekend. And there's other people there that are seasonal warriors. They're like, you know what? I'm here for 4 months because Michigan, in northern Michigan, in the summer, it's beautiful, and this is where I want to be for 4 months. So they just park their RV, and they're set up because they have the electricity plug-in, they have the water plug-in right there, your sewage plug-in. It just makes it really simple.
Don't
easy,
act
and
like
clean.
you know what you're talking about.
I do.
It's time to call you out, Stick, because I trusted you. Trusted you with my life.
I know what I'm talking about now. Not then, now.
All thanks to a couple people that I wanted to shout out by the name of Jerry, Sue, Bob, Stephanie, and Carl. This could not have happened without them.
Yeah, we ended up naming the Airstream after Jerry.
did.
That's how important he was to our trip.
Here we go. It's time for you to meet Jerry.
The legend.
We got help.
I'm a setup expert.
Everybody meet Jerry. Jerry also has an Airstream.
I have a 30-foot classic.
We're just borrowing this, as you can tell. We don't know how to set this thing up.
It's a Flying Cloud, 20 what? 3?
5.
25?
Yep, 25-footer.
No sweat, let's get her done.
Pretending like I know what I'm talking about.
It's a part of the alt RV culture, man. They help each other.
Well, the first thing we should do is a level.
How nice the neighbors here are. So friendly. Without Jerry, I don't know what we would be doing. We're supposed to apparently connect some cords there to this thing to give us water and power. I didn't think about that. You kind of need power and you kind of need water. No. Hey, neighbor! Hey! We got more help on the way.
All right. So
Jerry, are we having any luck over here?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. There should be a 30 amp cord in here.
Okay.
Okay, mine's got a 50 amp, this is a 30 amp.
Hey, Kory, 30 amp cord is in there.
It'll be in here, I'm sure of it.
Jerry! Sue, hop on in.
We don't even know where the cord is. You expect us to know how to connect?
Hop on in, Sue.
All right, I'm not really sure.
Oh, with the slickness.
Whoa.
All right,
Oh.
let's go.
It's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Sue, you are a lucky lady, Sue. Now we know why you fell in
I've
love.
been married to this guy for 49 years.
Oh, wow.
Hey, we got.
Okay, you didn't know how to pack this.
What is there? We don't know how to pack these.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Look at the mess you have.
Hey, the Gatorade bottles flew all.
You lying.
Hey, just come look. Just come look, Justin, at the aftermath. I'm not snitching on anybody, but there was someone whose name starts with Ko and ends with Re.
We all came out.
Once it got rolling, no worries at all.
We're going to take a little bit of tension off the trailer. Well, we should take these bars off.
Okay.
What's the official name for that stick?
This is the Flugenhager. It's made to hold up and support the Airstream. Make sure you have a strong Flugenhager.
Hey, Stick, seriously, Kory, come here. What would we have done if we did not just meet Jerry and Sue?
We stood around looking at each other.
This would have been bad.
Thankfully, we got the beautiful RV resort, but besides that, we would have just been looking at this thing.
We would have Googled some videos and tried to figure this out.
You'd have been here all night.
All girls don't wear capes.
They wear pea hats.
Oh, yeah. We're good. Now we will lower the airstreams.
Hey, you knew it. Hey, so Jerry, how much is the hourly wage? Because we're gonna need you Sunday at about 8 a.m. when we get ready to leave.
God really sent this guy here for us. What would have done without him? How do we come across not one, but
I just realized.
Yeah.
It's one thing to come across a guy that knows how to do it. We came across a couple.
There's a process here because you have to. The 30 amp cord.
First trip out.
QT
Grizzly.
Give me that right here. Goes right there. Just like that.
I was just testing you, Jerry, to make sure you knew how to do it. Just clapping him for Jerry all week. Know something?
That goes on the white cap right there.
Right here? It doesn't fit. Oh, I get it. It's a game of telephone. Hello? Do you hear me? Anybody there? Jerry, can you just let everybody know that I just taught you something?
He did something.
He did something.
We're all shocked.
I did something. I did something.
Joey, go sit down.
You did your job for the day.
We now have hot enough for these guys.
Boy, Woody.
Oh, look at the level.
Now we need water. You have a hose? Ah, here's a hose.
You got hoser?
We got water coming up.
It's honestly not that complicated.
No.
Black tank versus the what?
You put it. This is city water. You can drink it.
I'm a dog. Hello. You probably know more about RVs than us.
With the magic of Jerry, voila, water. You can wash your hands, you can wash your face, you can drink it. It's a life source, you need it.
Let's hook up the sewage line.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is this the sewage?
Yep.
So where does it all go?
Then you pull those piece of cake. These guys know everything about Airstreams right now. You got 0, 0. It means it's empty.
Okay.
Single glass. Put it
So
on
it's on
the
auto.
Oh, that's why.
on the LP Airstream.
All of a sudden, Jerry leaves because he doesn't want to deal with us anymore.
Your little buddy's beeping the fridge. He might
Again?
You know,
Oh,
turn the gas.
power on the fridge.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. It's acting like it's not.
Jerry, got some big news to break to you right now. She
I
informed
said
us that we have to name the Airstream.
Everybody has to name your Airstream.
You have to
your
name
Airstream.
it.
Hilsey.
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 Hilsey. In high school, he was Hilsey.
This is
Is
Hilsey.
this Hilsey?
That's Hilsey.
So
From
ours,
now until the end of time.
Yes. So ours is named the Wicked Felina. You know the,
Ooh.
song Marty Robbins, El Paso,
These guys.
Texas.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know.
So
Oh
ours-
yeah, we know that.
Down in El Paso.
Yep.
Yep.
Down in
Okay,
El
well
Paso.
ours is the Wicked Felina.
The Wicked Felina. I
Yeah,
like it.
so-
Well, we got Hilsey.
Yeah, so you have
You guys
Hilsey.
are all set up.
Hilsey. And then it looks like that arm's extendable. So we might
I bet you don't know how to set up an awning. I bet you don't. I bet you don't.
I've never seen one before. I've only been camping for 25 years, but I've never seen an awning before.
I bet you don't know how to do this.
I bet it goes something like this. Okay. Here, okay, so this is your adjuster here. You gotta pull this down.
Yep.
And then so you hooked it on. Now we're gonna push it up.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
And now we're gonna tighten
You can't do this.
this. Somewhere there's a way to tighten this up. This is a little different than my rig, but hold on. We gotta pull this up. No. Okay, we're doing something wrong. Oh, I see. This has got to come out. We got another release down here. This is old school. I just push a button on my phone in my camper.
Oh.
Gotta be somewhere there's an adjuster for this. There you go. There we go.
Oh, it clicked.
Now, there we go.
I heard a click.
Now this goes in here like that. And
That adjusts here. You go back up. If you want it. You can open and close your door. That'll, there should be a
Told you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
so what are we missing?
Oh, you a beer now.
to get it the rest of the way out.
Yes. Probably go back in so you can come back on.
These should come all the way out. All the way. All the way.
He's good. He's
Good job, Kory. Good job, Kory.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. Doing great, guys. Doing great.
What's that?
Now what's got to go up further?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you guys bring chairs.
And, you know, honestly, if it wasn't for the people at the resort, it probably would have taken us a while to figure it out. It was pretty easy to set it up once we knew where everything was, but finding the parts and the Airstream, that was the only thing that we needed to do. But thank goodness for people like Jerry and his wife.
The camera was off when I told Sue. I looked at her in the eyes and I said, Sue, I don't care what, but I want to kiss your husband, Jerry, on the lips right now because I love that man that much. He was that legendary.
And we had to name the Airstream after him. So, ladies and gentlemen, Hilsey is our Airstream that we took up to Petoskey and had a wonderful time in there. And you saw, once it was all set up, we had the water flowing. Woody the Wonder Pup was in and out, having a great time. I mean, overall, just pretty seamless from check-in to setting up, especially for people like us who really didn't even know how to set up.
Had no clue how to set up. But I just want to give a little shout out to Big Al because today's his birthday. I just saw on Facebook.
What? Happy birthday, Big Al. We need to get him some more beer.
So Big Al is the legend that helped us get connected with Mark Wahlberg and got us the Road Adventures Airstream and the beautiful Feldman Automotive truck to be out there. Now he's watching, texting us right now saying, I sent you guys out there and you didn't even know what you were doing.
Shh. Why do we have to show him that part of the video, Joey?
But overall, the setup after you get helped walking through it, it really is not that bad. I feel like if I were to go out on my own right now, I'd be able to do it.
Yeah, well, when we tore down, it was relatively easy. You know, we just did it exactly the reverse of what Jerry taught us. And, you know, once again, it just speaks to the volume of the community that's there at these RV parks. When you pull up, even if you don't know exactly what you're doing, there's some guy like Jerry that's willing to help. And as we saw, like 8 people helped. I think they just felt bad for us at some point.
That is probably what it was. Help! That's all we can do. Help! And in no time, people will be there to help you out. That's just something, honestly, about the camping world that I've just really found a newfound love for because campers are the nicest. It's kind of like lakes.
Yeah,
lake
that's exactly
people
what it is.
Are the nicest people.
Yeah, campers are just boat people on land. Is that the best way to put it?
And then when you're out there glamping at Petoskey RV Resort, you just get an extra little bonus love out there.
Yeah. And once we got the RV set up and we were able to look around the resort, it's so beautiful. And, you know, this is kind of what we got to experience and what you could experience if you go to Petoskey.
Not many people can say that at their RV site there's a beautiful pool, got the jacuzzi, and a little late night swim right now. So, gotta jump in fashion. You ready, Stick? You got me? No phone? Oh boy. And it's even a warm pool. This is amazing. That was so close. Hey, you're missing out for real. This is nice.
So much fun.
Close.
I know, man. So many of those were so close. But I mean, what type of resort can you go to that you park your RV, you park your trailer, you have your tiny house, and then you just walk around? You want the pool, you want the jacuzzi, you want the putt-putt.
Movie theater.
They have a movie theater, a big clubhouse where a wedding happened the next day. Like they just.
And the number one thing for me was when you go camping, it's a disconnect. You're taken away from the earth, right?
Yep.
But they had Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That was the best part. is
Number
that
one for me, Wi-Fi.
That's all I needed because it's tough for me to really just disconnect. I mean, listen, we're all social media based, so
Yep.
that's the biggest thing that we do. But just the entire Petoskey RV Resort was just so beautiful exploring it. I mean, you watch that video, you're probably thinking that we went to this place and this place and this place. That was all at their resort.
It was literally all within like 100 paces from our campsite. So it was awesome. We had a great experience. And then, you know, we got to meet neighbors while we were walking around, which ended up into us being invited to bonfires later on that evening. But once we got all settled, we wanted to go see what Petoskey was all about too, because Petoskey's such a beautiful city.
And that was the young couple that we met that told us that we got to go check out the backlot.
Yeah, Backlot, which is it's a cool little spot. They have food trucks all the way around and a couple bars here and there with some craft cocktails, some, you know, craft breweries are there, and really just overall good vibe and good people.
Yeah, and the food trucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was for me, is these food trucks. I mean, just supporting local businesses. And what I love is that it's different food trucks that they bring in.
Right.
We talked with the owner, and he was like, yeah, I always just allow different food trucks to come on in and just showcase what they got and what they have to offer. And we hit up every single food truck, and they were good.
Yeah, I had the tacos. Those tacos were ridiculously good. And I know Broadwell went over, and he had some of the Greek food that was there.
Yep.
And then, you know, of course, we had to sample the local beer, right?
Yeah, you got to sample the local beer.
That's part of Northern Michigan culture. You know, we didn't want to avoid that. So
It's all about breweries up there. That's one thing that I realized, too.
Yep, breweries and a couple distilleries. You know, we saw some distilleries up there as well. But just beautiful, beautiful things. Then we met a girl that also worked at a lilac farm and invited us to that. Remember?
Yeah,
a
the
lavender farm.
MSU girl, too.
Yeah, so, you know, they have your culture up there, too. So whatever you want to get into in Petoskey, they have for you. And, you know, we were able to meet some of the locals and try some of that delicious, delicious food.
Woodward Sports, let's go!
Man, this is the best part about Petoskey, is that it's not only being at the Petoskey RV Resort, we get to explore the entire city.
And I smell food trucks, baby. Where are we at?
The back lot.
The back lot, right here in Petoskey. And not only do they have food, they got liquor too. So let's go. Hope they got 8 Mile.
How you doing? We get 2 baskets?
So far, this is amazing, man.
I love? Being in areas where I don't know nobody. That's my favorite thing in the world. Hey, Kory, this is the spot right here. The back lot in Petoskey. We just met some Petoskey locals.
Hey, yo! So what's your favorite things to do out here?
Mountain biking.
Fort and Swift Nature Preserve in Harbor Springs. Skiing. The energy. The waterfront.
Hey, so what is it that we got to do? This is our first time in Petoskey. What do we have to do while we're here?
Green! Woodward Sports, let's go!
Tell everybody a little bit about Petoskey, man. What's your favorite thing in Petoskey?
Man, so I lived in Petoskey my whole life. I grew
Damn,
up
how
here.
tall are you, by the way?
6'9".
Damn. 69.
Yeah.
Hey, Stick, let's see. Are you taller?
I don't know what
Yeah,
you're talking
I got you. I got you.
You ever around
5'11" over here and a half.
Yeah, start at the bottom. And backlot is definitely a spot.
You're a college kid?
Backlot.
How old are you?
21. I'll be 22 in 3 days.
Where do you go to college?
I play basketball at Western.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, go KC.
Western Mish.
Go Broncos, baby.
Where are you from originally?
Here? I lived here. I grew up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did it. We found somebody taller than Stick.
Yeah, that dude said he was 6'9". He's like 6'7", man. There's no way that guy was 6'9", but regardless. My favorite part about that whole time we were there when we went around that picnic table to ask everybody, what do you like about Petoskey and what do you like to do here? One girl just goes, lake, swim, and that's all she said. And the whole table like erupted with laughter. It was
I feel where she's coming from. That's Petoskey. All up north area is just water everywhere. Beautiful views. Yep. So Petoskey, lake, swim. I feel you, girl.
Yeah, and if you notice in that video, there was a truck that said Petago Bikes on it. And that was actually the owner of the Petago Bikes up in Petoskey. We ended up talking to him. And
No way.
Yeah, no way. Shout out to my man, No Way. And then in the next episode, we were able to rent bikes from him, and we got to do a whole bike tour of the beach, and just there's so much fun and so much you can do in Petoskey. So it was awesome meeting him at the back lot. That just seems like a communal area where everybody in Petoskey goes, even the kid who's lived there his whole life.
That's what I loved about it. Like, it seemed like that local hangout because in the Metro Detroit area, anywhere we go, it's kind of like you know who it is and
Right.
you know people. Everybody goes to the same places. That was that one meetup spot to where we go there and then everyone's telling us, oh, don't miss the sunset. You got to go here. And
Yep.
just pointed us in the right direction to really make this camping trip an amazing experience.
Yeah, so not only on site are the people awesome, like in the city, the people are awesome because they wanted us to get our full immersion of Petoskey too. Like you said, telling us about the sunset, telling us to go here, telling us to try this food, and it was just great because they were like our tour guides, and we didn't even have to pay them.
Right. So far, Stick, what was your favorite part about this trip?
So far in this, I mean, the back lot was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Honestly. But how can you not say Jerry? Like, that guy's smiling face and just his energy helping us out and just making it so hospitable. He was my favorite part because he enabled us to be comfortable, leave the trailer behind, and go explore the city. We wouldn't have been able to do this without that.
And the best part, after Jerry, we were talking to our buddy Chris over at Sun RV Resorts, and he was like, dude, that's the best part about this. You guys are going to love this. Everybody in the camping world, in the RV world, is like Jerry. And that, to me, was like, wow.
Yeah.
People here actually love each other. What a nice change.
Yeah, well, there's only one Jerry, though. Jerry is a legend in himself, so thank you, Jerry, for everything. But, yeah, if you're up in Petoskey, make sure you check out the back lot. Just make sure you interact with the people because everybody was so friendly up there.
So my fiance might be watching right now. Last October is when I proposed to her. But Stick proposed to me.
Oh, we put that in this?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yep. So we went to see the sunset, and, you know, the mood struck, and Joey's my boy for life, right?
And I
For
did,
life, right?
I did say yes, and just listen to the people in the background. This is the best part. Honestly, though, this is the way that you propose. You're a classy man, Stick.
Kory, you just look like.
Just fold up.
Like, what's the face like?
I don't know.
That was too long, man.
He said yes. Thank you.
There you go.
Beautiful.
We made tons of new friends at the back lot.
And we get to see a beautiful sunset.
We got to shout out Wani and Molly right here for telling us that this is the place we got to check out. You two are having fun out here, huh?
Oh yeah, so much fun.
And you go to Michigan State?
Go green.
Go white!
Go White! Yeah!
And enjoy the beautiful sunset.
This is the spot. There's just so much that you could do out here, and I gotta.
Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
oh yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. The redemption. I got a little bit. I got 10 feet. I was like, oh no. Oh no, no, So, I forgot my toothbrush. Stick is not letting me get a freaking toothbrush.
Rookie move.
What do you mean? I forgot. I brought
We're
every
camping.
single.
You put it on your finger and you go in your teeth.
No, I'm
That's
not
how you
doing
do
that.
it when you forget your toothbrush.
I
camping.
know you do, but I am not doing that. You told me there's a Walgreens down the street, so we're going to Walgreens.
Nope.
It's right there. You guys are gonna trap me in the middle of this
About
car.
as close as you're gonna get to a toothbrush tonight.
Let me out.
Stick, we gotta deliver this beer.
Let me out.
Yeah, everybody we met at the resort that was so nice to us to help us set up the camper that we did not know how to set up. Yeah, so we gotta thank them. That's
You know
just a
what?
neighborly thing to
Jerry
do.
will give me a toothbrush if you guys aren't gonna let me get a toothbrush.
I bet you he has a travel one.
You know what I'm gonna do? All right, if you don't
You
let me
better
go,
not touch my
if you
toothbrush.
don't let me go to Walgreens, I'm gonna use your toothbrush to clean our toilet seat.
Oh, damn.
Kory speaks.
It's not happening.
Guys, we've literally spent about an hour of them trying to prevent me from getting a toothbrush. It's just like, I got two brothers that are a dentist. I can't go a night without brushing my teeth. I just can't do it.
Then you should have remembered your toothbrush.
We finally get here. They drop me off to Rite Aid. And they're closing down. Shade's going down. I'm going night one without a toothbrush.
That was my favorite thing, man. All that talk about the toothbrush, I delay. We finally get to where you can buy one, and boom, curtains going down on Joey and his dreams of having clean teeth.
Why did you have to make me go through so much?
I don't know. I was having fun, man. You can't forget your toothbrush when you're camping. There's like,
Okay, so look. Okay, I got toothpaste. Teach me. How do you do it?
you put it on your finger,
Okay.
and then you just go like this. Like, I can't believe you've never done that.
Just like that?
Now you're going to do it here, and you don't have water to wash your mouth out with.
I got order.
So yeah, if you're ever going camping, make sure toothbrush is on your checklist. Joey learned that valuable lesson, and honestly, like seeing that sunset, skipping rocks, even though we were having fun on the beach, like that's a moment and a memory that I'm gonna have forever. Just because, you know,
The proposal or which part?
well, when you said yes, of course, but you know, when you're standing on that beach and just like the whole sky is engulfed in all these different colors, and you got the lovely water coming at you, all these perfect skipping stones, you meet girls from Michigan State. Like, what more do you want?
I know everybody says Key West got the greatest sunset, but being up there in Petoskey, seeing that sunset, honestly, it beats it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing when you're up in Petoskey. Everything to the west of you, you can't see where the water ends.
Yeah.
So it literally feels like you're on an ocean or just a huge body of water, and it's just so fun. And as you can tell, the people up there were amazing. People congratulating us on our fake proposal, which looked really serious because we had cameraman with us, we had Kory with us.
After the fact, I realized, I was like, okay, that looked so real.
It looked legit, but, you know, I'm happy to be engaged to a fine young gentleman like you.
Thank you. Thank you, Stick.
And what a great time in Petoskey. And like you saw in that video, we stopped, we grabbed some libations for the people that helped us back at the campsite. So, you know, we could return the favor to them since they offered us knowledge. We offered them beer.
Honestly, one word to sum up this entire weekend is the people.
Yes.
Well, that's 2 words. People.
People.
That's it. People. All right, 2 words. The people. Because the people up there in Petoskey just were so inviting.
Right.
And it felt so good to be around there because normally, I'm going to call myself out for this. I like to go to Florida on a vacation, stay in a hotel room, go eat expensive food. But when you go up north, you start to appreciate Michigan.
Yes.
You know, my entire life, I never was the one. I mean, on the show a couple weeks ago, we were talking about nice attractions of people to do that you got to go check if you live in Michigan.
Yep.
And Petoskey was so high on that list. Petoskey Stones, so high on that list. And honestly, I just appreciate this weekend so much for that.
And the best part is, like, all we've been recapping is day 1 up there.
Yes.
Like, day 2 was even better because we had the full day to experience it. But, you know, this is how you wrap up day 1 in Petoskey. You got to have a bonfire, right, Joey?
Yes, we got to do the bonfire, but not just a regular bonfire. Bonfire with colored rocks, baby!
Woo!
So let me,
We're hunting Bigfoot.
Y'all say I can't camp. Check out my Coast Knife, Stick.
Oh, man. That's nice. What size does matter.
Oh, baby. This thing's huge.
Thanks.
Objects may appear larger in mirror.
This thing's amazing.
Like, it's crazy when you think about what that could do.
I feel very safe.
Yeah.
I want you to Joey.
Wow, how would you get an HDMI into it?
Wait, what, the basketball game?
That was easy.
Is it on TNT?
I don't think he's ever worn a headlamp before,
I really haven't.
so he's really high up about this. He's just running around like a cat.
Oh, what's that? I got it for you. Don't worry, you can't see it. I got you.
Yeah, dude, I didn't.
Hey,
see
Kory,
that.
I know you can't see that right there, so let me get that for you. So, fun fact, Kory and I have never started a bonfire by ourselves. So we're just watching. Look at Kory. Kory pretends like he's actually like recording video and whatnot.
I am.
To get by.
I am.
I'm doing the time right.
What you mean?
Now.
How do we make this a little bit of a bigger fire? More wood?
Yep.
More wood?
I can't believe you just said that. Yeah, I can't believe you just
I've never
asked
done
that.
this before.
Wait, hold on. Did
What?
you really just say what I think you said?
What? I've never done a bonfire on my own.
How do we do what?
I said, how do you make the fire bigger? And you guys all laughed at me and said, you add more wood. Like, I'm supposed to know that. I've never done this. It's like telling a kid, how do you ride a bike? You ride the bike. No. So I'm going to grab some wood, and I'm going to do like you said.
Someone say they need a machete? I'm down.
I didn't know
Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought.
Well, that's a wrap for day one. I mean, we got to experience beautiful Petoskey, see many things that they have to offer, but I can't wait to see more things tomorrow. Joey, what was your experience like?
My experience is us ending the day with a beautiful bonfire. Look at that beauty. And you know we're not ending this without my colored rocks. Let's change up the flames. I see the blue coming and the green. Bet y'all never seen that before, have you?
No, you don't understand. When Tommy turned into the Green Ranger, that was prime. That was after school drama.
100%.
That was super.
Can't agree more right now.
No, for real, understand. That was for real. That was real.
Look at that, baby. Baby. So that's a must for me in my camping life. I haven't really done this much. Haven't really bonfired much. But when I do, I need it to be a blue bonfire. And Kory, first camping experience. How was day one?
I mean, day one was great, man. I mean, what can I say? Beautiful views, great food, and right now, I'm looking at a fire of many colors. What can I say? It's been a great day.
Hey, be honest. When you first thought camping and like sticking Joey or telling me that I got to go on a camping trip, what were your thoughts going through your head?
My first thoughts was, you know, give everybody my location, say my last words to my family, and you know, update my life insurance. But right now, everything is good. Can't complain.
You saw throughout the day us living stylish in a beautiful Petoskey RV Resort. Like, this is really glamping.
Yeah.
So Kory did not get that experience of just camping. He got the glamping.
And the people up here have been great. Obviously, the people that helped us, thank you. Thank you very much. And of course, because they got Wi-Fi here, look, we get to watch the game by a bonfire. How awesome is this?
I'll mess with you. I'll do it.
And that is how you end your first night camping in Petoskey. You know what's crazy is, like, that day was so much fun, but nothing compared to the next day. Like, day two was even better.
If you think that was awesome, man, you are not ready for next episode, which is going to be on Sunday, July 11th at 10 a.m. And we've realized next weekend's 4th of July. We might as well take that week, skip that.
Yeah, I'm going to be up north. Hey, imagine that.
There we go. And if you're thinking of where you should go, Petoskey is a place that you got to check out. And honestly, when we say it, it's not as an ad. We're saying this as this place, the way they treated us, the way they treat everybody that's a part of their community is phenomenal.
Yeah, it was just from the time we got there to the time we left, the only thing we wish we had was more time. That's it. Like, because everything we did so much in the course of 2 days. The only thing that could have made it better is instead of an hour and a half at the beach, we had 10 hours at the beach.
And that's the crazy part about this. What you watched today in this 1 hour was from the day we left and snuck out of the office Friday morning until that night.
Right.
That was an entire day right there, jam-packed, and the next day is where the real fun went down.
Yeah, so make sure you're watching July 11th. We will be showing you day 2 in Petoskey, and this shows you all the stuff you can get into, plus a little bit of trouble we can get into. Good trouble, not bad trouble.
Yeah, just you know, bachelorette parties hanging out there in Petoskey, which I did not realize that it is a big bachelorette zone.
Yeah, and make sure you bring your dog with you, because Woody was definitely an icebreaker for everywhere that we went. But overall, Petoskey just so hospitable. Great weekend, but I can't wait to show you guys day 2 on July 11th.
So if you want to get in on the fun, go check out sunrvresorts.com. We got to thank everybody once again that made this episode possible, like Road Adventures by Mark Wahlberg, Feldman Automotive, obviously, Coast in Portland. They were amazing. 8 Mile Vodka, just so many great people that helped us make this weekend so much fun.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a place to go this summer, take the family or go on a boys trip or go on a girls trip, I'm telling you, Petoskey, that's where you need to go, and wait till you see in 2 weeks our experience for day 2. So thank you guys for tuning in to Woodward Outdoors, our very first edition of this, Joey.
That was fun. I like Woodward Outdoors.
It was fun. So hopefully you guys have a great Sunday. We will see you back in 2 weeks to go over day 2 in Petoskey.